extremely competitive rates and can reach your target audience.
You're tuned to Arrow FM, your local community access radio station. The time now is 8 o'clock, time for another hour of the great music that came out in the 1960s with the 60s Nostalgia Show. The 60s Nostalgia Shows are kindly sponsored by Cotter and Stevens, the electrical contractors down in Jellicoe Street in Martinborough. Cotter and Stevens have been around for a long time and would have observed all of the Queen's birthday weekends for Queen Elizabeth II, and Cotter and Stevens are electrical contractors, whether that be commercial or private, plus also they're pretty good around the dairy shed as well. Nothing really planned for the show tonight, and if you want a request you can give me a ring here on 3780255, 3780255, and I'll see if I can dig it out for you. We'll start off the show though with a tribute to BJ Thomas. BJ Thomas there. No, it wasn't BJ Thomas. Just fooling. That was Al Kayola and his orchestra, and the theme to Bonanza. Billy Joe Thomas, or better known as BJ Thomas, was born on the 7th of August in 1942 and passed away on the 29th of May 2021, aged 78. He was, of course, an American singer who was widely known for recording pop, country and also Christian hits in the 60s and 70s, and also later on as well. A couple of his big recordings in the 1960s were the song Hooked on a Feeling that came out in 1968, and of course the song I think he'll always be associated with, Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head, and it came out in 1969. But he also had a big hit in the mid-1970s with a song called what was it called now, Hey Won't You Play Another Somebody Done Somebody Wrong song. So we won't play that one, but we'll play Raindrops.
Raindrops are falling on my head, and just like the guy whose feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. So I just did me some talking to the sun, and I said I didn't like the way he got things done, sleeping on the job. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. But there's one thing I know, the blues they send to meet me won't defeat me. It won't but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Crying's not for me, 'cause I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining, because I'm free. Nothing's worrying me. It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me. Raindrops keep falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Crying's not for me, 'cause I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining, because I'm free. Nothing's worrying me.
Raindrops keep falling on my head. Great song from a great movie, of course, the movie Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. And I played it in tribute to the passing of B.J. Thomas on the 29th of May. He passed away at his home in Arlington in Texas, and he passed away from lung cancer.
Just like the Union
The Rolling Stones there, and Get Off My Cloud. Next up we'll have a song from Gene McDaniel's Tower of Strength, and then after that one we'll follow it up with a request for Di. But first up, here's Gene McDaniel's.
If I were a tower of strength, I'd walk away, I'd look in your eyes, and here's what I'd say: I don't want you, I don't need you, I don't love you anymore. And I'd walk out the door, or you'd be down on your knees, or you'd be calling to me. But a tower of a strength is a something I'll never be. If I were a tower of strength, I'd watch you cry, I'd laugh at your tears and tell you goodbye. I don't want you, I don't need you, I don't love you anymore. And I'd walk out the door, you'd be down on your knees, you'd be calling to me. But a tower of a strength is a something I'll never be. I don't want you, I don't need you, I don't love you anymore. And I'd walk out that door, you'd be down on your knees, you'd be calling to me. But a tower of a strength is a something I'll never be.
Righto, Di, you've requested a Cilla Black song, and here's Anyone Who Had a Heart.
Anyone who ever loved could look at me and know that I love you. Anyone who ever dreamed could look at me and know I dream of you. Knowing I love you so, anyone who had a heart would take me in his arms and love me too. Who couldn't be another heart that hurt me like you hurt me and be so untrue? What am I to do? Every time you go away, I always say, this time it's goodbye, dear. Loving you the way I do, I take you back. Without you I die, dear. Knowing I love you so, anyone who had a heart would take me in his arms and love me too. Who couldn't be another heart that hurt me like you hurt me and be so untrue? What am I to do? What am I to do?
Next up, we'll play a song that would have to be classified as a one-hit wonder, and the group a one-hit wonder. It's a double shot of My Baby's Love by the Swingin' Medallions.
To let you know I can really shake 'em down. Do you love me? I can really move. Do you love me? I'm in the groove. Now do you love me? Do you love me? Now that I can dance. Watch me now. Hey, work, work. Oh, work it out, baby. Work, work. Well, you driving me crazy. Work, work. Just a little bit
The Contours there with the original version of a song. It's been covered by so many people. A song called Do You Love Me? And that brought the time to 21 minutes after 8 o'clock here on Arrow FM. You're listening to the 60s Nostalgia Show, which is kindly sponsored by Cotter and Stevens, the electrical maestros down in Martinborough. Not quite sure why I have to sort of crane my neck to look at the time. We've got another new clock in the studio, straight under the monitor, but the problem is it's across the studio. When you've got eyesight like mine, it's a little hard to read unless it's actually showing on the big figures. Right, next up I think we'll have a track from the Big O.
Walking down the street, pretty woman, the kind I like to meet, pretty woman. I don't believe you, you're not the truth. No one could look as good as you. Mercy. Pretty woman, won't you pardon me, pretty woman? I couldn't help but see, pretty woman, that you look lovely as can be. Are you lonely just like me? Pretty woman, stop a while. Pretty woman, talk a while. Pretty woman, give your smile to me. Pretty woman, yeah, yeah, yeah. Pretty woman, look my way. Pretty woman, say you'll stay with me. 'Cause I need you, I'll treat you right. Come with me, baby, be mine tonight. Pretty woman, don't walk on by. Pretty woman, don't make me cry. Pretty woman, don't walk away. Hey, okay, if that's the way it must be, okay. I guess I'll go on home, it's late. There'll be tomorrow night, but wait, what do I see? Is she walking back to me? Yeah, she's walking back to me. Oh, pretty woman.
The Toys there and a Lover's Concerto. Right, I think we'll have a track from the Small Faces just to please He Who Must Be Obeyed, the station manager, and then we'll follow that one up with a track from tonight's feature LP. Next up, we'll have a track from the feature album, and the feature album I've brought down tonight is one called Heatwave, Martha and the Vandellas, and of course Martha and the Vandellas' biggest hit, Dancing in the Street, but they had several others, including Heatwave, and the first track I've picked from the album tonight is a song called More.
Simple words that I try to say.
Martha and the Vandellas there, more than the greatest love. And as I said, that's from the LP Heatwave. And if I pick the, there we go, I picked the right camera. That's Martha and the Vandellas. That's the front cover, and some great songs on this album. And on the back, just another track listing and a photo of Martha and the ladies. So we'll have another track from that later on in the show. But first up, or next up rather, we've got the Mamas and the Papas.
Passed along the way. I got down on my knees and I pretend to pray. You know the preacher like the cold. He knows I'm gonna stay. California dreaming of such a winter's day.
Diamond ring
If there's love behind ring doesn't shine for me anymore, and this diamond ring doesn't mean what it did before. So if you've got someone whose love is true, let it shine for you. Diamond ring doesn't shine for me anymore, and this diamond ring doesn't mean what it did before. So if you've got someone...
Two in a row there, finishing off with Gary Lewis and the Playboys and this Diamond Ring. And that brought the time to 21 minutes to 9 o'clock here on Arrow FM, and you're listening to the 60s Nostalgia Show, which is kindly sponsored by Cotter and Stevens, the electrical wizards down in Martinborough. Right, next up we've got the second track from the feature LP, and this song was originally put out by a lady called Doris Troy and has been covered by many groups, including Martha and the Vandellas and also the Hollies. The song's called Just One Look.
I
Betty Everett there, and it's In His Kiss, also known as the Shoop Shoop song. Next up, we've got a track from Linda Ronstadt.
I don't want your lonely mansions with a tear in every room. All I want the love you promised beneath the halo moon. But you think I should be happy with your money and your fame, and hide myself in sorrows while you play your cheating game. Silver threads and golden needles cannot mend this heart of mine, and I dare not drown my sorrows in the warm glow of your wine. You can't buy my love with money, 'cause I never was that kind. Silver threads and golden needles cannot mend this heart of mine. Silver threads and golden needles cannot mend this heart of mine, and I dare not drown my sorrows in the warm glow of your wine. You can't buy my love with money, 'cause I never was that kind. Silver threads and golden needles cannot mend this heart of mine. Silver threads and golden needles cannot mend this heart of mine.
Linda Ronstadt there, and Silver Threads and Golden Needles. And next up, Status Quo.
When I look up to the sky, I see your eyes, a funny kind of yellow. I rush home to bed, I soak my head, I see your face underneath my pillow. I'll wake next morning, toss till yawning, see your face come peeking through my window. Pictures of Matchstick Man and you, mirages of Matchstick Man and you. All I ever see is them and you. Windows echo your reflection when I look in their direction down. When there's heart inside your face, it just won't leave me alone. Pictures of Matchstick Man and you, mirages of Matchstick Man and you.
Status quo there, pictures of Matchstick Men brought the time to 10 minutes to 9 o'clock here on Arrow FM. And next up we've got The Searchers.
Needles and pins,
Dusty Springfield there, and we need a shorty to go out with.
Give me a ticket for an aeroplane. Ain't got time to take a fast train. Lonely days are gone, I'm a-going home. My baby just wrote me a letter. I don't care how much money I gotta spend. Got to get back to my baby again. Lonely days are gone, I'm a-going home. My baby just wrote me a letter. When she wrote me a letter, said she couldn't live without me no more. Listen, mister, can't you see I got to get back to my baby once more. Anyway, yeah, give me a ticket for an aeroplane. Ain't got time to take a fast train. Lonely days are gone, I'm a-going home. My baby just wrote me a letter. When she wrote me a letter, said she couldn't live without me no more. Listen, mister, can't you see I got to get back to my baby once more. Anyway, yeah, give me a ticket for an aeroplane. Ain't got time to take a fast train. Lonely days are gone, I'm a-going home. My baby just wrote me a letter. My baby just wrote me a letter.
The Box Tops there with the letter, bringing to a close another edition of the 60s Nostalgia Show, which was kindly sponsored by Cotter and Stevens, the electrical contractors down in Jellicoe Street in Martinborough. And the program was first broadcast all over the wonderful Wairarapa on Arrow FM 92.7. Alright, before I disappear home tonight, I'll put on some commercial-free Kiwi music, and it'll take you right through until the next scheduled program, which is the program Pick and Mix, which comes on air at 9:30. Quick look at the weather forecast for the next few days here in the Wairarapa, of course, on a long weekend as we celebrate Queen's birthday weekend. So overnight it's going to get to 6 degrees tomorrow, top of 17. It's going to be fine, then partly cloudy in the evening with northeasterlies. Sunday a minimum of 8, top of 17, high cloud with northerlies, and on Monday top of 16 degrees, a cloud increasing with northeasterlies. So it looks like a reasonable weekend. Might be a little bit chilly in the morning, but looks like the weekend's going to be not too bad at all. And down to Martinborough again tomorrow morning to watch Henry play Ripper Rugby, and they have a couple of games of Ripper Rugby, and hopefully he's fully recovered from an epic event today, winning his section of the cross country up at Douglas Park School. If it stays fine tomorrow, I'm going to get stuck into these leaves again, and hopefully I had a look around the section before I came down here, and the trees haven't got too many leaves left, which is understandable. I think most of them are on my lawn or in my garden. So one of the days of the weekend I'll get stuck in and see if I can pick all of them up, and hopefully no more float down. Big sporting weekend this weekend over in the UK. Of course, we've got the Black Caps playing England at Lords, and I've been managing to stay up for probably the first hour and a half for the last couple of nights, and I might push it a little bit over the weekend. Magnificent batting by Devon Conway, 200 in his first test, which just happens to be at Lords, the home of cricket, which means that he gets his name on the honour board. Certainly he is a tremendous batsman who has got the array of shots that you need, but he has also got the technique and the composure as well. So we did a pretty good job at our first dig, and hopefully we can bowl the English over pretty quickly later on at night. Tonight starts at 10 o'clock. Another round of a Super Rugby Tasman this weekend, and also over in the States we have got Lydia Ko playing in, I think it's the US Open. It's certainly a major anyway, and there's another Kiwi from Christchurch making her debut on the professional circuit. From what I saw somewhere today, Lydia Ko started off well, sort of crashed a little bit, and I think she finished on par. She's about 4 shots behind the leaders. Right, that's enough from me. Time to disappear home. Have a good long weekend. The weather looks good, and whatever you're doing, take care. Take care, especially on the roads. I noticed today that the traffic was very heavy, heading south of Marston, but also headed north up to Ekatahuna, and the traffic was pretty heavy, but for once it was pretty well behaved. A lot of camper vans and caravans were on the road today, so when you're on the road, take a little bit of extra care, because you never know what may happen. Whatever you are doing over the weekend, have fun with it, take care, and we'll catch you next Friday night at 7 o'clock with the Blues Show, and at 8 o'clock with the 60s Nostalgia Show. You're tuned to Arrow FM, your local community access radio station that broadcasts all over the wonderful Wairarapa on Arrow FM 92.7 and elsewhere via our website arrowfm.co.nz, and we also broadcast over Wairarapa TV, which is Freeview channel number 41. The time now is bang on 4 minutes after 9 o'clock. Time for some commercial-free Kiwi music.